Hello everyone. It's good to be here. Magic Square here on live, and today we have a quite interesting, quite exclusive, and yes, very familiar faces to you all. Cointel and someone a part of the community and a part of a people who building a quite interesting products within Web3. So, someone, hi, how are you doing?
Hey, hello. I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here. Hello to everybody that's listening.
Thank you for joining us today. Before we roll in and actually talk a bit more about what Cointel is and much more, can you share a bit of your personal story? How long you've been in the space, what brought you in the space, and why actually here today with us?
Yeah, so I'll start with why I am here. So the basic reason is that I have been hearing a lot of things about the amazing facilities that Magic Square provides for the users for different communities, and commu- the community of Cointel wanted to get a share of it, and we have been observing these different mechanisms, different new methods to involve the community that helped us doing transaction basis analytics for our calls as well. And talking about how I got into the space, I have been in this space for almost 4 years now. Started in August 2021 when it was the peak bull run for NFTs, and later on I have had my share in all sort of industries, let's say metaverse, be it deepen, be it DeFi. And currently, I have been working with Cointel, basically supporting their community efforts, handling their growth, and yeah, everything that goes around while make creating a positive sentiment, spreading the word, and making all the communications transparent for everybody. And when I talk about Cointel is like your personal AI co-pilot for the crypto market. It helps you understand what's really happening in the community, what's really happening behind the price actions, and numbers or a chart, but what's happening with the emotions, with the trends, and what are the signals that's driving them. Our basic goal is to make Web3 simple, safe, and actionable for everyone. Whether you are a new trader trying to make sense of market noise or a seasoned trader, investor diving into multiple tokens at the moment, Cointel gives you clarity in seconds through real time analytics and very powerful AI insights.
Speaking of Cointel, actually, right now I'm sharing the screen. So, for those who do not know how it looks like, very welcome to explore through Magic Store or Cointel.io. So, in simple terms for newbies, what is Cointel? Like, how does data collection works? How do you verify data? And why is it one of the most essential or maybe very essential tools there on the market?
That's a pretty interesting question, and that's something we come across a lot, to be honest. So we pull data from our major layers, be it on-chain activity, be it social media sentiment or technical charts, and whatever is happening in the global news. Every data point is then verified through a cross-checking mechanism before it feeds into our AI models. For example, if a token is trending on X, the system checks on-chain and the wallets that are flowing into the exchanges, the volume that's coming in, and after confirming all of this, if the hype matches the reality, this way the users don't just see what's trending, they understand if it's really meaningful with all the insights.
That was very, very informative and yes, very short answer. So you do use your AI model, which is quite unique, but I really want to learn more in which way it is unique because right now in Web3 2025, almost every protocol in DeFi or DeFi direction are actually integrating AI models. So how is your model different from other protocols?
That's something that's everybody is trying to answer for their AI models, because I have had my share of working with different AI models and different organizations that were trying to build better agents, or be it agentic AIs. But the reason, most crypto tools either just show you raw data or rely on surface level sentiment, Cointel's AI does both. It predicts and explains. So a model basically doesn't just say BTC might drop. It tells you why, because maybe an exchange is outflowing, or there is some cooling momentum. The volumes are not being able to kept up to the frequencies, or there is a negative sentiment in a specific region. It's also self-learning. So that means every market event helps it get smarter, faster, or more context aware over time. Think of it as a constantly evolving intelligence layer that grows with the market, and everybody that's using it is, in a way, helping it to get smarter. I myself have been trying to, find what's the best tool from a few years now, since I got aware of how some people are actually making crazy amount of money. So this way, I was not just being insider dumped into a zone that is not backed by a lot of information.
Indeed, quite interesting algorithm to take out and check out too. So, how Contour actually helps to make traders the decision based on the current market shifts or performance? Because we usually say that October is all about ups, right? But what we can tell for sure right now, the Halloween on the market is coming anytime long. So, how actually Contour can help to make sure that the decision you make on chain is quite accurate, right? And you can be confident over it.
So yeah, in the recent week, we have actually seen a major shift in the market sentiment, and to be honest, a majority of us were not expecting it. So Cointel is designed to turn that noise into signals, because we were hearing all sort of parties that were involved, all sort of rumors, you can say, all sort of sources of behind this dump. In short term, traders can use our real time dashboards to identify momentum and the shifts and the high probability trade setups. And to be honest, the long term investors can rely on AI driven forecasts to spot accumulation zones or overbought signals before the crowd does. And because every insight comes with a plain language explanation, it's not just about making a trade, it's about understanding why that trade makes sense. So, in the end, after using Cointel for a while, the traders eventually are, growing more and more into the depths of analysis, and they might not need any tool after some point.
Experience is the key for sure. But speaking about the crypto analytics, because we have seen kind of different opportunities and options here on the market, but it has been changing. So, coming back to your experience and knowing that the field of a market constantly changing, how do you feel and think that crypto analytics will be changing over this or the next year?
So, we think that the biggest shift will be from data overload to data understanding, because right now everyone has access to information, but very few know how to act on it. AI will change that, turning analytics into actionable intelligence for everyone, not just some technical traders and people who are actually part of a larger amount of demographics. Uh, with Cointel's vision, we want to lead that change, where AI doesn't replace intuition but enhances it in a way. By next year, crypto analytics will feel like research and more like conversation, because it will be smarter, it will be faster, and it will be more accessible to the next 100 million users.
Indeed, mass adoption is here, and hopefully it's going to come more. We are about to wrap up the session, but I do have some community questions. So the first one is, what is your sense on DeFi in the current state? Do you feel like utility comes over the memes, or memes come over utility?
I think utility should be a major part of decide the future of DeFi, because we have seen different phases, we have different seen different eras. I remember there at the time when Ava started, and there were a lot of protocols that were trying to copy the same, and there was a saturation, and that's the same thing that's happened in every direction or every phase that we have seen. There is a point when it comes to saturation, and then we have to look deeper into why that specific utility makes sense, and I think that's always going to be the key.
Another good question we received from the community: how you actually know Magic Square and how it was possible to have a magic farm and how did it happen?
So, to be honest, our loving community uh, was very loyal with the amount of accumulations those guys were having, and very talented team member of ours was connected with Magic Square, and then we got to know about how by using Magic Square's platform we can reward all those loyal holders, and it was not a complex task at all. It was very simple for everybody, even for us and for the community, to just go on the platform, go to the dashboard, and enjoy different variable APIs based on how early they were. A lot of them enjoyed a delicious amount of rewards, and that's something that we don't want to stop doing. There is more to come, and it was a lovely experience.
Indeed, there is more to come. So, any last words from you, Salman, to wrap up our session?
Yeah, I would just say that Cointel is not just limited as a basic AI price prediction model. We are expanding in various directions, and we want the entire crypto space to feel as if it's you are reading an elementary classes textbook, and make the education, make the learning, make the basics of trading so much easier for everybody to understand, and we want to be the first one, be there for them.
And let it be so. The dreamers are dreaming and yet not stop building. So if you're very new to Cointel, please make sure to check them out because sometimes using analytics and AI driven data is quite useful for you if you are a trader. And if you are not trader, you still can try it out. In case if you are coming from Cointel Park, you're welcome to explore Magic Square, full of opportunities, hot offers. Magic Square is the best rations, farming, APRs, and much more because the future starts here from you. Thank you so much, Simon. We are looking forward to have even more opportunities in cross community options, and we are happy to have you with us and hoping that the future is bright both for you and for us. And yet, it's not the last session we have.
Likewise, hope you everybody have an amazing weekend.